An apple a day helps keep the doctor away.
At Heaven's Window, volunteers sort apples, package snack bags, and load up cars for people facing food insecurity.
There's no reason why that food should be wasted when there are families waiting and needing this food.
Each month, this nonprofit works with Feeding San Diego to feed 1,500 families and provide 9,000 meals and snacks for after-school programs. But this distribution is the end of the line. To understand how all this food gets to families, you need to start here, the Food 4 Less in National City.
There may be a bruised tomato or a bruised cherry, that may not look good for selling, but it's still perfectly good to eat.
Vanessa Rosales' store is one of 400 stores and restaurants that make up Feeding San Diego's food rescue program.
So it's local grocery stores, it's large wholesale distributors, manufacturers, hotels, vendors, really anyone that just might have excess food.
Coordinating it all takes a near miracle of logistics and teamwork. To understand how that comes together, let's go back to those apples and follow their journey. If a store like Food 4 Less has more than they can sell, they set the extra aside to donate. Volunteers pick them up. Large donations usually go to Feeding San Diego's headquarters, where food rescuers sort them. But sometimes the food goes right to a distribution site like Heaven's Windows and passed along to a family that same day.
We want to minimize the amount of hands that are touching the food. We also want to minimize the amount of time it takes to get from point A to point B.
Rescued food isn't just leftover produce from supermarkets. It also includes some prepared meals from restaurants that they can't sell at the end of the day, like sandwiches or even these boxed meals from Starbucks. It's also frozen food, fresh meat, dairy, and more, and it's all perfectly edible, even after the sell-by date.
It might look imperfect, but it's still perfectly good to eat.
In the last year, Feeding San Diego rescued more than 27 million pounds of food. That's millions of meals for millions of San Diegans in need.
Perfection. Excellent job. Thank you, guys.
Jared Aarons, ABC 10 News.